Hi, Aquarius. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. This is your three-card reading for the week of October 18th, 2020 through about the 25th. Trying it without my glasses, and we'll see if I can actually turn the video off. This might be a very long reading. Okay. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I appreciate it. And let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay. Cut. Very exciting. I find it so boring if they show you their hands shuffling. Oh, very nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think it's sort of simple. It's interesting. Some readings have been very, very simple, and some have been very complex. Okay. So, there's movement. There's definitely movement. Okay. They're moving. They're leaving. They're going from troubled into calm waters. 6 is about perseverance. Perseverance. Look at the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is great. Ace of Wands is new. You know, aces begin like the 1 through 10. Ace is the 1. And the ace is kind of highlighted in that it's the beginning of something new, like a gift from spirit. And wands are about creativity, about passion, fertility. I mean, look at it, you know. So, you know, this could be like, in a way, like a spring card, you know, like a new birth, right? The thing is just growing, or beginning to grow, which is even more exciting, you know what I mean? It's like, oh. Okay, and then you get the wealth card, right? Now, interestingly, the 6 of Swords in particular is like one of those cards that really talks to me. And I always feel a real mother energy with it. So by mother, you know, it's like the feminine intuitive wisdom, right? Because I always feel like she knows when it's time to go, because they're leaving, you know, in this card, they're leaving like a troubled place to go to a new place, but it's not really clear where they're going. And I don't really feel like it's really important what their destination is. What's important is that they're leaving. Now, this could also, because it's, I feel a really strong draw to the mother, okay? So, you know, sometimes the wisest question I can ask myself, it's sort of, you know how like they say, what would Buddha do? What would Jesus do? Sort of like, what would my mother do? What would my mother do? What would my mother say? And my mother's been deceased for a long time, but like the mother energy is really about the crone. It's really about being intuitive, being open to signs and omens and sort of what's the word? Spontaneous thoughts, I guess. You know, because sometimes you're walking on the street, la 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 la. You know, oh, I'm going to the store, I'm going to the store, and then you know you think, oh, what if I did this? I could make money, or what if I called this person? You know, it's kind of like that. Uh, this could be as simple as if you let go of an old way of thinking, an old it's just that, you know, if you could just let go of an old way of thinking and person, or I feel like we all need to let go of old ways of thinking right now. You know, this nostalgia that we have for like the world before, like pre-COVID. It's like, well, that's very nice, but how is that going to serve you? It's like we need to move forward into this world we're in, and you know, I know it's difficult, and I know it's trying, and I know it's unfamiliar. But what choice do we have? You know, you can live in the fantasy of, you know, oh, you know, President Eisenhower is the president. And it's like, oh, that's nice. You know, you could put on your poodle skirt, but it's still not going to be the 1950s. Um, and I feel like, in a way, if you persevere in your new kind of way of thinking, then new ideas are going to come that could lead to more stability. But something needs to be left behind. There's something that needs to be left behind. And you'll know what it is. It could be a person, it could be a relationship, it could be a move, you know. And a move doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you're moving from New England to the Southwest, you know, um, you know, a move could be um, lateral, you know, could be you were the manager of this department and they're manager of that department. And in this new department, this is their focus as opposed to the old department, which was focused on something else, kind of thing. I mean, it could be as simple as that. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, Augusta, Maine, Portland, or Augusta, Maine to Tucson. It doesn't have to be that. It could be. You know what I'm getting a draw to? I'm getting a draw to the family. I'm getting a draw to the family and legacy. I'm getting a draw to there could be a way of thinking that was instilled in you, um, that either related to your family or to your tribe, you know, and your tribe could be your nationality, your socioeconomic background, your race, your creed, um, your friendship circle, any of those things um, that you kind of need to like move forward from. That in order to have new ideas, maybe you need to surround yourself with different people who think differently, or who think in a new way, or think in a different way than you. So, you know, it's interesting to like, let's say I had a lot of money. Okay. Let's pretend I have a lot of money and I have this fabulous salon, right? So it'd be you know, it'd be very easy to invite all my friends over who think exactly the way I do. And then we all sit around and laugh at everybody else. You know, I'm sure this sounds familiar. Um, but a really interesting dinner party is, you know, you have like an agnostic and a mathematician and like a free-spirited hippie and a politician and a fireman and a plumber. Now that's an interesting dinner party, and that can actually help everyone grow, as opposed to everyone is the same and they think the same and they do the same. And you hear what I'm saying? So if there are any mathematicians, agnostics, firemen, or plumbers who, want to come over for a dinner party, you're invited. Let's throw a ballerina in for good measure. You know what I mean? Like, let's really do it. I feel like if you surround yourself with different thoughts and different people, and intuitively you'll know who to invite in, like there's this real opportunity for new ideas that could lead to more of a sense of stability. That's what I'm getting. That was my little reading for the week. Okay. So there you go. And please like, subscribe, share. And yeah, all those other things I said in the beginning. I can't remember. Whatever. So have a lovely week. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope to see you next week. Love your pajamas, by the way.